I'm saying you surround yourself with people like Adam 16 in a real way. Adam 16 probably gave them fireworks in a real way. Brodusky, kaboom, this hand, there you go. Oh, whiskey, you're done for, Brodusky. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to...
Let's go ahead and get that out the way. I take 4 extras challenge. I take 4 extra fade. See, a lot of y'all making fun of dude. I seen a whole lot of people making fun of him.
If it's love, I want everything. Touch my soul, touch my heart, don't judge my mental. They told me that life is simple, been real since Papa Pimple. I started out in the rental, sonata, the presidential. Speak once and listen twice. They told me that less is simple.
What's happening with y'all? We Need a Reset TV family, man. It is gravitating away, and just when I thought, you know, what else could you create or talk about, this whole 4 extra blowing his hand situation, because personally I'm at the point I want to see homie get better and come out and talk about this himself. That's just me being honest with y'all. I would love to know the specific details, the way he felt when it was happening. I want to know the situation with the homeboy whose face, half of it came off, etc. All that stuff. I want to know the nitty gritty, basically. But another component of this situation, I noticed many people from 4 Extra's neck of the woods was not speaking on this matter. In fact, you got several people from California that was throwing some smut on his name, laughing about the situation, getting their kicks off of this. Even Aaron the Plumber chimed in, and a couple people weren't too happy about that. And before we get back to that, do me a favor, family. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Y'all know how this algorithm shit work, man. Spike Lee this joint and do the right thing, y'all. But before we get into all of the details, man, 4 Extra responded, and he put a post up about him and his baby moms. Y'all go ahead and check that out. But what's also crazy is somebody else, I don't know how y'all got the time, right? When somebody needs help, but y'all got time to record certain things. I couldn't do it, but hey, man, it is what it is if you did it. But somebody took a picture of one of the fingers that blew off of 4 Extra's hand, that is. And I don't know how y'all feel about that, but I kind of wish it wasn't blurred so I could see like what was the situation of the fingers. But it doesn't take a rocket scientist, no pun intended. The shit blew up. But you got Compton, Ricc, who wants to check Aaron the Plumber for calling out 4 Extra. Let's check this out and we'll be back with the commentary.
But Aaron the Plumber, he did something that was very, very disrespectful yesterday. And I know a lot of people is gonna look at it like, man, what type of dude is you to kick a person when he down? Especially when you wasn't giving that kind of energy when old boy was 100% healthy. Now that he's not 100% healthy, you make a video clowning what they call clout chasing. Clowning the man about his injury, saying, do you want to play handball? It's like you really, really getting a kick out of it. And you saying this is all a get back from all the bullying that you did for Extras. This is what you said. You calling him a bully because he wanted to get in the ring with you. And some way, somehow, you turned down the fade. Well, at least that's what I got. You turned down the fade. I'm pretty sure other people in the YouTube community can vouch for the same. But anyway, Aaron the Plumber, since you want to clout chase, and this is nothing against you. I don't have no personal vendetta to why I want to harm you outside of boxing. You know, you work out, I work out. I might be, well, I am a little older, I'm pretty sure, so you got the advantage on that. You in 100% shape right now, at least that's what it appeared to look like on the internet. I still got to get up in the gym for about 60 days. Yeah, I got to get up in there about 60 days. I'm ready right now. I'm about 70% right now. If I catch you with a good one, I'm liable to put you to sleep. So listen, man, I thought that other people, maybe from 4 Extras community, would have said, you know what, let me step up and take the challenge. We got other dudes from out that area that's on the internet and YouTube community. I thought maybe a 600 or something would have said, you know what, I'm a boxer. Aaron the Plumber, I see you over there training. You talking about the homie. I'll take that fade. But you know what? since I haven't heard anybody step up to the plate yet and said I'll take that fade from Aaron the Plumber for disrespecting 4 extras last night, making a mockery out of somebody that's in that type of situation, I'd step up to the plate and I'd challenge you, Aaron the Plumber. I didn't already hit a couple of people. I didn't hit Adam 22. I didn't hit a few more people. And, you know, hopefully Uncle Snoop could see this video and say, you know what, I want to invest in some of this also. You know, just something friendly. It ain't got to be no, like I say, well, we going to make videos. I want to unalive you, all that, and I poke fun at you. This going to be my only video about this. So if you want to accept the challenge, we can set something up. We could get in the ring, we could get in the backyard, we could put the boxing gloves on, or we could do it MMA style with the, you know, the little, or we could just go bare knuckle. But let's go ahead and get that out the way. I'll take 4 extras challenge.
Now, Compton Ricc, you from Compton, and I think 4 extras from Vernon and Fig in California. I don't know how all of that work. Y'all correct me if I'm off a little, but you know, I don't know if you was doing this for clout yourself. I don't know if you and 4 extra have any type of ties, a relationship, or maybe it was just notably, you know, a man don't like seeing somebody kick you when you're down. I personally didn't like it, but see, I'm non-biased, so I understand the other side that felt like 4 extra was being humbled by this situation. It is what it is. I ain't trying to get into that again. I have a couple of videos on different angles of the matter. I mean, you got 607 Unc being viewed as the voodoo god. They're saying it was his pre-workout voodoo ritual where he was feeding the gods fruits and all of this stuff y'all got into. And they were saying it was because when 4 extra allegedly was threatening or trying to bully 607 Unc, it didn't sit too well with him and the karma came back. But Compton Rocc calling out Aaron the Plumber, I thought it was selective personally. I wasn't even mad at it. Sometimes things need to be said, and Compton Ricc, he did that. You know, I haven't seen nobody else from like Compton Ricc said, from 4 extras crew area said anything about the matter. Then again, maybe I'm not tapped in, so it could mean a lot of things, right? Maybe they're respecting his wishes or respecting his situation and trying to let him speak on it. But Compton Ricc, you're being selective, bro. Several people were calling out 4 extra. As much as people that was giving him love for his situation and wanting him to be better, a lot of people from LA was calling him out too, bro. Even Bosco 100, and I like Bosco, but you know, we got to stop with the selective politicking. People are going to speak their minds on any matter. It's the internet. And what do we always say around here, y'all? It's nothing new. I'm sure y'all heard this before elsewhere, but the internet is undefeated. I don't even believe Compton Rocc. If you were to tell me how do I feel about it, I'll say Compton Rocc was trying to get clout off of this. No shade, brother, but you clearly was trying to get clout off of this. Anytime there's selective politicking, I don't really trust the words coming out of y'all mouths, but I will say this, to take some words out of Compton's mouth, Rocc that is damn, man, the joking on the man is getting a little too far, you know, it's getting out of hand, no pun intended. And I don't know where that leads some of y'all with when you're in your own situation, so people feel bad for you. So I don't want to lament on this too much. I know how it looks, but this is a matter that like came out of nowhere and really caught my attention in one of the worst ways, because it brought me down a path where I was remembering things that I saw from when I was younger and older with, you know, black men and fireworks, you know, showing off in front of the fine shit, you know, showing off in front of the homies, or just absolute missing a few, you know, brain cells. And, you know, we all got that one nigga in the hood, you feel me, missing a few brain cells and really is the daredevil. And next thing you know, shit go left. It just brought me to that place, you feel me? And I really hope everything works out. But right now, man, I would love to see 4 extra really speak on the matter and not just a post about him and his baby mama and how he could still get to niggas, meaning he could still knock niggas out. He's still a problem. I don't know how you have the time to talk about that shit But maybe people are right. Maybe, you know, 4 Extra felt like he had to speak on it because everybody's saying he lost his niche of what made him famous. You know, his persona of being a knockout artist. And he spoke on it. He's saying he still can apply pressure, y'all. I don't know how you niggas got time to speak on bullshit with a serious situation going on. Like, come on, 4 Extra. You kind of making these niggas right when they're speaking on what they're speaking about you. But I see through that shit. I see you're in a vulnerable position and you're trying to hold on to any little ego you got left. But you've been humbled and accepted, bro. It don't mean it's the end of the world. Shit happens. Damn. Look, man, this was Gravitating Away on We Need a Reset TV. And a lot of people need resets on how they're approaching this situation. But after I saw 4 Extra's post, and if that allegedly was really him, damn, 4 Extra, not even a reset can fix your ignorant mind, bro. Like, what the fuck? We posting about still being able to knock niggas out without a hand? Come on, bro. Come on.